Hi, Emma from www.mumsavvysavings.com here. I'm a mum of three children, 15, 11 and 5. And last year I and my husband decided to radically, really, change our lives. So I gave up teaching, which I've been doing for 12 years. I was head of department teaching sociology to GCSE and A-level students. And I decided to stop work to be at home more for our children while they're just finishing off their education. Chloe's doing her GCSE, Dylan was finishing primary school. It seemed like the right time. That made us really aware of how much money we actually waste. We did not want to change our lifestyle. We still wanted to go on holiday. We still want to have the same quality of life. But I have made it my mission, really, if you like, to do that cheaper this year. And it's quite amazing to see just how much we are led by advertising and by branding, and how much money we actually spend, that we could shave off a little bit of that. And that's why I started blogging on Mum Savvy Savings this year. So I was going to talk about holidays. Coming up summer, most people are looking to go away, and one of the biggest things that I've managed to save money on this year is on our holiday. We like to have a holiday. We still want to go abroad, but you can do it a lot cheaper. I used to go on package holidays. We have done package holidays in the past, but we have also done our own holidays and cut the costs. So my top tips for travelling cheaper: look at getting your flights separately. Don't do a package, look at it yourself, okay? So you can buy, a bit like buy your train tickets, you can buy your flights each way. And that, from some of the cheaper airlines, EasyJet, Ryanair, Monarch, is a much better way of getting flights. So we then can also choose what days we're going to travel on. Tuesdays are cheaper. Don't ask why. I think I know why. I think it's because business users don't tend to be travelling on a Tuesday. They would be going on a Monday, maybe returning Thursday, Friday. So Tuesday is a cheaper day for the budget airlines. And so you can then pick your flights. Also, if you fly, at more unsociable hours, so in the evenings, it's going to be cheaper. Again, most people will want to travel in the day. But if you're only going to somewhere like Spain, it really doesn't make a difference. And if you're booking your holiday separately, it really doesn't make a difference either, because you're not going to lose time. So we will quite often go on holiday now for 9 days. Okay, so even if we travel on a Tuesday later in the afternoon, and we don't really get Tuesday as our holiday, we don't come back till, say, the Thursday. So again, we play the system. We look at where the cheap flights are. Another thing that we've realised is paying in local currency for hotels. So we've been to Tenerife and we booked it all separately, and we didn't even have to pay a deposit. We just arrived and, we paid at the end of our holiday, and we paid in local currency. So it was cheaper. We benefited from how the economy is at the moment. And again, a really good thing with that is we actually booked ourselves for the first day, because we didn't arrive till lunchtime, to be on a half board that day. So we got our evening meal. And then from the following day, we started on fully inclusive, so that everything was included. So again, you can change that. And again, on the last day, we, rather than pay for a fully inclusive day, we dropped that down and just had breakfast. So, you can do this if you just look at how to save money. Also, look at the destinations that are cheaper. France at the moment is really cheap to get to. Greece, because of their economy, it's really cheap to eat out there. So those sort of things. The only problem with Greece is some people worry about strikes and how that might disrupt your holiday. But, tourism brings money to those countries, and so they want to keep the tourist company. And in tourist areas, some of the Greek islands, although the economy is struggling, they are geared up for visitors and for tourists, and so that won't be an issue over there. There are lots of ways. If you just go into Thomas Cook, you are paying a middle person, or not just Thomas Cook, any travel agent, I shouldn't just name one. You are paying a middleman or lady as well. Whereas if you book it yourself, you've got much more flexibility, but you're also cutting out those extra costs. You know, I now also, because I've booked Tenerife direct with the hotel, they contact me directly, offering me deals, you know, offering me full board instead of half board, you know, offering me 10% off if I book in advance. And so it really depends what you want. When we go on holiday, we don't want, you know, an all singing kids club a lot of the time. The children are that bit older now. You know, we don't necessarily stay at hotels that are run by the big agencies and have, you know, UK qualified nannies as doing their childcare. But that's fine by us because, you know, we actually go on holiday to spend time with our children as well. So we're more than happy to entertain them ourselves. So it does depend on what you're looking for, but you can save thousands on your holidays. Book early or book really late. They say sort of 5 weeks before you want to go to get a good late deal, or book 11 months in advance if you are going to go on a travel company. So, you know, those sort of things to look at as well. Okay, so those are just my holiday tips. I've got lots more ideas. Shopping handbags, you know, everybody now sort of covets wanting Mulberry handbags and designer led goods. You know, they are priced massively extortionate to start with, because we know in 3 months' time those prices are going to drop by about 70% and be in outlet stores. So there are loads of ways you can save money on luxury goods as well. Maybe that should be another video. I love talking about saving money. I have managed it this year. We have had a brilliant year as a family. We are still going on holiday. Our children's lives have not changed in the slightest, yet we have lost effectively quite a big salary. You know, I do some blogging. I do earn money freelancing, but I've lost the security of teaching. But our family life is so much better, so much richer for it. I would love to talk more about how you can save money in modern society. I think as a teacher and as a mum of 3, I've got that experience. I, you know, really feel passionate that, you know, now that we're living in this global world, that we get all this pressure from brands about how we need to look. You know, social media and everything tells us how we need to look, what we need to wear. And, you know, we feel that we're failures if we don't match up to that. But you can do it all cheaper. You know, I am, again, a big charity shopper. My kids don't go without anything, but I know where I can save money on. You know, I like shopping at outlet centres where there's 70% off because it's last year's stock. Who can tell whether a pair of jeans is last year's stock, for goodness sake? You know, Chloe at 15 might care about the brand name, but most of her friends don't know if it was last season's or this season's. Again, you know, to have that designer handbag, does it matter if it's this season's or last season's if you really want it? So I would love to share more of my money saving sort of ideas. Okay, bye.